Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now August 4th of 2020. Now, one thing that a lot of fans are very excited about is exactly what George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni are all going to provide when it comes to the new Star Wars TV shows on Disney+, as well as the new Star Wars movies, as well as what they're going to deal with since they have creative control over a majority of the new Star Wars universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are heading in a better direction. They got over 10 years worth of Star Wars, projects in the works on Disney Plus alone. That's completely separate from the actual Star Wars movies, so just think about that for a moment. That just makes you realize of how ambitious Disney really is to really make this by far the most expansive universe of Star Wars, bigger than the old one that we got back in the 1990s and the early 2000s. Now, moving beyond all of this, there's no doubt in saying that Kathleen Kennedy over the years has been very much a poor leader over at Lucasfilm, had poor leadership skills, did not really listen to the Star Wars fans in any way whatsoever, even though that she said that Lucasfilm listens to the fans. Obviously, that's a way to cover themselves up. Now, when we look at everything related to Episode 9, this movie was really a messy production because of Kathleen Kennedy. That was pretty much the final project that really made Chaypek, change everything around when he became the new Disney CEO because of the box office results that came in early 2020 of this movie not meeting anywhere near The Last Jedi's, results on the box office. So, like I've said before, this is a very interesting transitionary phase. However, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are fully embraced with their new Star Wars universe, both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are currently developing their plans to reunite the Star Wars fandom around the entire world. Now, it's explained that currently they are focused on the new trilogy and other TV shows for Disney+, and that now with Kathleen Kennedy having little to no creative freedom, George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Filoni have tons of creative control over new projects. However, it's noted that one major plan that is now set by Bob Chapek is to have George Lucas as the new president of Lucasfilm temporarily in the beginning of 2021 next year, before Chapek makes his final decision on who will permanently take over the company moving forward. Now, it's noted that Lucas will be handling the roadmap of Star Wars films and TV shows and how they will all be organized moving forward, and that this major plan is to make Star Wars as successful as it can be in order to regain the lost fans from the sequel trilogy movies and more. Now, it's described that as of right now, they are already in the pre-planning stages of Lucas being the new president of Lucasfilm and exactly what the time frame will look like in the beginning of 2021 for him to lead Star Wars and take it in a better direction on a business level to set things up for the permanent solution in which Chapek has other candidates in store, where one of which is Jon Favreau, who created the Mandalorian TV series for Disney+. Now, this transitionary phase is to essentially have George Lucas temporarily become the new CEO, or should I say the new president of Lucasfilm, to run all things Star Wars, the roadmap, if you will. Now, in case you guys did not know, Kathleen Kennedy also did not handle the roadmap very well when it came to the sequel trilogy. We've seen all of these different projects that were either canceled, and then not canceled, and then was actually formed into the actual form of a TV show. The Kenobi TV series, was once going to be a movie, and that was always an on and off project because of Kathleen Kennedy having creative differences with different directors and writers that were considered for the Kenobi movie itself. Now, honestly, guys, I would have preferred the Kenobi TV show to be in the form of a movie, because let's face it, Ewan McGregor is a great actor, and I feel that he deserves to be on the big screen once again in an actual film that has the Star Wars label over it. But that's just my thoughts. The Kenobi TV series, regardless, is going to be by far one of the most anticipated Star Wars projects. I think even more so than The Rise of Skywalker, to be quite honest, because this is considered a direct sequel to that Revenge of the Sith. That's exactly how they are going to treat it. It's going to feel like Episode 3 as far as tone goes, and it's also going to have tons of new characters, new planets, Darth Vader and Anakin's return in different ways. I'm honestly very excited. Now, Everything related to George Lucas taking over Lucasfilm temporarily is a good move by Chaypek. I think it really does create this new era where you have Bob Chaypek creating this new legacy for himself, showing the fans that he can get things done, showing the fans that he can actually do things right for Star Wars. And that's exactly what he wants to send a message for the fans. He wants to let them know that what he is doing is that he is going to make a more positive road for Star Wars, to pave way for a new light in Star Wars. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.